Okay, so this is the 8th offering, I think, from the Acaso action cameras from last Thursday's session. That's Thor's hammer, the emblem of our Thursday group. And this is the second session, pitch 1, refereed by David Partington. It's a 5v5. What a lively game. Nigel Metcalf, number 68, sweeper keeper for the black team. Now those markers that we're using for the D there were a great success. We've got 40 of them for just £16, and they stayed put once they were down flat, despite quite a decent breeze early on. They stayed put, so we're going to get some more of those. My aim is to get the unders fully equipped, so that at 11 o'clock or just turned on a Tuesday, for at least 3 or 4 weeks, I'll take off with all the gear from the first hour, and the unders can use these to set up and configure the pitch the way they want it, because from the end of the month, remember, conventional walking football is back. And from June the 30th, Wednesdays will be taken up at Hyde United. See, I've just got a protective eye on my markers there. One's got a little bit overturned and bent. Anyway, it soon sprung back into shape. Nigel playing the ball out easily to Brian Hadfield there. Brian marshalling his team. Brian's going to captain Team Thor, who will play the committee on Tuesday, May the 18th in the afternoon. And this is a game for Thursday players who don't get the chance to play on a Tuesday as well. A little bit of extra pitch time, paid for from one of our grants. And the team's going to be Brian Hadfield, the captain, player manager, Nigel Metcalf, sweeper keeper, with John Leach, Jerry Markland, Les Bregan and Tracy Blanchard, to face a committee team who've never played before as a committee. So that'll be, who will that be? Let's see, myself, Colin Fielding, Gordon Nixon, David Partington, Tony Cravagan perhaps, and maybe even Gary Pearce, who was down to referee the game, but we'll have to see what can be done there. There's an extra game going on the other pitch as well at that time, with Steve Birtwistle, Jeff Griffith, Jim Pelling, Ken Thomas, Clem White, John Kenyon, Bill Harrison, Terry O'Brien, David Cooper, Peter Quinn. Unfortunately, Steve Stafford's had to withdraw from that one. He's wanted elsewhere. But that will be another game, so we'll get a good hour and a quarter pitch time on a Tuesday afternoon there. And then on June the 10th, we've got an extra complimentary game, which will be the unders against a Thursday select team. The unders by Mike Caldwell. These commentaries are a little useful way of bringing people up to date with what's happening, because there's quite a lot going on at the moment. So that's for June the 10th, which is a Thursday in the afternoon. Again, complimentary game. We'll have a bucket collection going. Just chuck £1 in if you feel so inclined. Not compulsory, because once again the pitch will be paid for by the grants that we've been applying for and have been lucky enough to qualify for. So there's Peter right there, chairman of Denton Youth, who's been playing with us for the last few months. Enjoys his walking football, as Peter. The White's 3-0 up in this game, I think. There's been some a couple of good goals. It might even be 2-0 with Jimmy flicked one in. I can't remember. Oh no, that's the final whistle. So that's 3-0 win for Whites. Not that it really matters. A few fist bumps. Clem White in the foreground there, walking off the pitch. Referee just taking the appreciation of the players. That's me on megaphone. Just reminding people to thank the referees who do give up their time, and a modest, very modest fee is donated back into the group. And this is another successful Thursday session. There's Jim Stewart walking across the camera there. Another successful Thursday session completed. Is Mike Taylor. Things are going to speed up a little bit now. Packing up. Always get help packing up from people, which is much appreciated. You might hear the chipmunks in the background. Remember those, the chipmunks? Because the film's speeded up, obviously the soundtrack is as well. So this is another offering from the Castle cameras, which don't need to be manned, which is a big advantage. They are fixed focal length, so you can't zoom in and make a production of it, but well worth having. Good pieces of kit. We've got 2 of these in the group, and I've got one of my own that I deploy it as well, so we've got 3. You can cover games from most angles. Well, we're almost at an end now, so thanks for watching Tame Striders TV. Do subscribe to the channel, please, if you have a mind to. It doesn't cost anything, and it will eventually help us get our own specific address on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed.